ロードしますか？
I drop my gaze to my smartphone again. There's a new message from Hina saying, "What happened?" For now, all I can do is wait for Rin's next message. One by the message suddenly started gripping, things could take a turn for the worst. We're doing the best with what we have, so if he pulled out now, it do be really damaging. We need to keep a hold of him. What? No way.
どうされたんですか？
I hesitated for a moment, but then figured the fact Ren checked whether Kotaka was here or not means it's safe to talk. I tell her, not hiding anything. It sounds like one of our investors is considering pulling out.
あら、それは由々しき事態ですね。
While I'm talking to Kotaka, a message arrives from Hina saying, "What should we do?" It seems as though Rin is already moving to resolve the situation. I twisted his arm into meeting us, 1 o'clock, midnight, our club. We'll give him a demonstration of Rave's effects and get him to continue investing. If possible, get Her Highness to come. If he still wants to pull out, she's our last resort. We got plenty of dirt on him. We'll have the Yakuza's boss starter tread him a bit. It's a pretty... It's a pretty risky, forceful plan by Rin's standards. Things must be really bad. I hope it doesn't backfire. I sent a message saying I'll ask if she can come and look up. Kodoka?
はい。
Sorry for the sudden request, but are you free tonight? At midnight?
深夜ですか？
Apparently, we're demonstrating Rave at a club.
なるほど。レイブの商品価値をプレゼンテーションするわけですね。
I guess so. Another person watching that drug except for you.
わかりました。
How unfortunate.
時間を作ります。
Thank you. Thank you very much. As you talk, the message continues to come in. It's the personal information of the man trying to pull his investment. Apparently he's someone called Katagiri. We'll meet him at the club.
片桐。もしやスポーツジムを経営されている。
Yes, he is. Do you know him?
いいえ。先日ひなさんからリストをいただいたんです。出資者の方々の。念のため信頼できる人物かどうか調べさせていました。と言っても数人の調査に着手したという段階だったのですが、不思議な巡り合わせですね。ちょうど報告が上がったばかりです。
By report, do you mean you found something? Is he in debt? Perhaps he actually doesn't have the money to invest?
いえ、ご本人に問題はなかったのですが。失礼。急ぎ戻り準備をいたします。
Oh, right.
考えを変えてくださると思いますよ。きっと。
I see. Is she trying to sell this the Yakuza way before we even feel the need to ask her? Is this going to be okay? Well, we'll see. Also, Ren, still like you, huh? Not gonna go by your newest and greatest nickname? The date changes. It's 12:30 at midnight. We arrive ahead of time.
こんな時間に外で会うのなんか特別な感じするね。
Yeah, it feels like we're gonna have a girls' night with one dude. Actually, two dudes. If you think about the investor. Was everything okay at home?
夜はお兄ちゃんいるし、イキくんは大丈夫だった？
I said I was going for a walk because I couldn't sleep. They didn't say anything much about it. Not having anything in particular to prepare, we chat as we wait by the entrance for everyone to arrive.
こんばんは。
やっほー。メイリルさんもやっほー。
12:40, Kotoko and Meryl arrive. Kotoko gives the picture of calm. Her expression is as composed as ever as she stands bolt upright. As for Meryl, of course she's the same as ever. In fact, she seems utterly unfazed. It's like she's just tagging along. Hina and I are slightly anxious. The fact we have to negotiate with an adult soon is one reason, but there's a bigger issue.
来たよー。
Why? Why is Lita here? It's these two! At Green's suggestion, we decided to have these two troubling individuals do something useful. We'll have Lita use Rave and have Shmax with Katagiri. Should Katagiri refuse to use Rave himself, we'll have her do it with Koji. Lita gets what she wants and Koji gets to do something useful for Kotaka. It's a good deal for the both of them. Okay, but...
声かけてくれてありがとね。もう結局見せてくれるんじゃん。じらすとかひどーい。
Shut the fuck up, bitch. She really is annoying. Even I don't mind being detested by her, and that's saying a lot considering how much I care about what other people think of me. In fact, I'm amazed she can act so upbeat in this situation. Perhaps she really does have a selective memory. This goes way beyond mere positive thinking. I can't even fathom what she's thinking. The fact Koji is being so quiet only makes Lita's abnormality stand out more.
ねえ、準備したいんだけど、空いてる部屋とかある？あっちの個室ならどこでもいいよ。全部空いてる。はーい。出番になったら呼ぶから待っててくれる？はいはーい。
Lita replies obediently and heads off to one of the private rooms. It seems like she doesn't care about anything as long as she gets to have Schmacks.
コウジさんは外で待機していただいても、お客様が到着されたらこちらにご案内してください。
わかりました。
Wait, just stay there for one moment. I gotta check again the first episode. More specifically, the little transition trailer. He could be the one who is holding a knife against her. I just got it apart. But wait, then the phone is pulled out. Afterwards. What's going to happen? Excuse me. Can't wait to get to that part, honestly. Yes. Koji inclines his head and meekly obeys Kotaka, heading towards the entrance. Kotaka glances at Meryl, she nods and follows him. He's not doing anything suspicious at the moment, but I guess we can't just leave him alone. The door opens and the two of them head outside. Once we no longer hear the sound of them descending the staircase, Kotaka turns away from the door and speaks.
念のため確認をさせていただいても、片桐さんについて。
After Kotaka left my place, Rin did some research on Katagiri, and we shared that with Kotaka. The reason why he's suddenly pulling back was all written on his social media. Apparently, his wife recently got pregnant. Along with his joy of having a baby, there was a post saying, "I'm going to become a dad now, I need to do better." Ew! Mr. Shoji also mentioned him saying, "I'm going to become a father, I've got to cut out the crazy stuff." Ew. Basically, Katagiri wasn't just planning on withdrawing from Bodyguards, but also intending to stop visiting the escorts. He's trying to bury his shameful past and start over as a proper father and husband. In truth, it's an admirable decision. But we have to stop him. No happy life for him. He may have a wife and an unborn child, but we need to get him to keep gambling and commit to it more than ever before. The guilt is crushing.
あの子帽子屋ちゃんも言ってたけど、結婚してるのにパパ活するような人だし、真人間になろうって頑張っても長く続かないよね。どうせまた戻ってくると思うけど、今離れられちゃうのがまずいよね。
本来であればお祝いすべきですが、我々にとっては最悪のタイミングですね。
The Hatter said we need to get them to watch Rave no matter what it takes. We did call both Koji and Lita here, but if he doesn't experience it firsthand, he probably won't believe its effects. He might shoot us down if we offer it to him out of nowhere, so we'll have Koji and Lita use it first, then ask him again. If he still refuses, then we're going to force him to watch it. She imagines that as long as we can get him to watch it, the pleasure is sure to win him over.
実際に快楽に流され奥さんを裏切っていた方ですからね。確かに見せてさえしまえばどうとでもなりそうです。
Yes.
十中八九そうなりそうではありますが、もしガンとして見ようとしなかった場合、私に任せていただいてもよろしいですか？
ことこさんに？
ええ、きっと心変わりしてくださると思いますよ。
I would like to. If it comes down to that, I would like to see how she deals with him. Kataka smiles widely. When I sent Kotako the information about Katagiri, she already seemed to be aware of the situation. She must have found something useful when she conducted her research on him. I do love to ask about it in detail, but I probably shouldn't. I don't want to infringe too much on someone else's privacy. Or rather, I'm too scared to hear the kind of information she might have found that could be used to threaten someone.
来たかな。
Hearing the sound of footsteps climbing the stairs, we look towards the entrance. The footsteps stop in front of the club, and the door opens slowly. The first person through it is...
こんばんは。
Mr. Shoji, who cheerfully agreed to come along tonight. Following him is a dark-skinned man wearing a sullen look. That must be Katagiri. Koji and Meryl come in last and close the door behind them. Koji stands by the wall, seemingly having nothing to do. Meryl doesn't move from in front of the door, blocking the exit.
庄司先生ごめんね。わざわざ来てもらって。
いいよいいよ、気にしないで。こちら片桐くんです。
どうも。The man gives a brief curt greeting. For our part, we simply incline our heads slightly. No doubt he was against coming here. He only came because Mr. Shoji functioned as a negotiator. Since he owns a gym, I expected him to be a big guy, but his build is normal. He probably works out a little, but that's it. His clothes are sophomoric for someone in his early 30s. It's something a young adult would wear. Honestly, it's a bit cringe. Judging by his looks and expression, he seems like a pretty rough disposition. I wonder how the negotiation might go.
早速本題に入ろうか。時間が時間だしね。
Okay. I take a step forward. Rin came up with a personality profile for this guy based on his conduct with the escorts. He's the kind of man who looks down on women. If he and I try to speak to him, he might try to get high-handed with her. As such, I'll be at the center of the negotiations. I can do this. I know I can! Thank you for going through the trouble of coming tonight. This is our club. I guarantee its success. So we ask you to reconsider your decision to stop investing. Might I at least hear the reason for your change of heart?
個人的な理由だ。話すつもりはない。
Is that so? In that case, please give us a chance to prove the effects of our digital drug, Rave. I believe you felt its potential before. Please, give it a try. I'm certain it'll change your mind.
片桐くん、やってみなよ。本当にいいよ、あの動画。なんて説明したらいいかな。使った時はもう、すごくてね。
Just listen to what this guy has to say.
あれをやってみないとわかんないよ。新しい扉開いちゃうよ。やってみなよ、片桐くん。
Kadagiri seems somewhat moved by Mr. Shoji's supporting fire. There's a glimmer of hope there. However, it seems like the existence of his unborn child is a pretty big deal to him.
いや、やらない。
Yes, we're gonna see what Kotoko is going to do to him. Then,
もったいないってば。出資のことは置いておいて、やるだけやってみなよ。
だからやらない。
then why not observe the effects? We shall give a demonstration now. Will you at least take a look at that?
見ない。俺の考えは変わらない。
Kotoko! Deal with this guy.
出資もしない。それだけを言いに来た。わざわざここに来たのは俺なりの詫びだと思ってほしい。それ以上を求められても悪いが応じられない。話は以上だ。帰る。
片桐くん、せっかく来たんだからさ。
Mr. Shoji pulls Katagiri back as he makes to turn on his heel. Looks like we're out of options. If it's come to this, we're going to have to force him. But first...
片桐さん、
Kotoko speaks quietly.
あとほんの少しだけお時間をいただけませんか？
帰る。
奥様のご解任おめでとうございます。
Oh god. The man's face suggests he's wondering how she knows. You posted it on social media for goodness sake. Not that I'm going to mention that. It do only make things complicated.
お帰りになる前にお祝いをさせてください。
いらん、そんなの。
そうおっしゃらず、きっと気に入っていただけますよ。
Oh boy. Kotoko takes out her smartphone. She taps it several times, then shows Katagiri the screen.
どうぞご覧になってください。
何を見せられても気は変わら。
The moment Katagiri sees the screen, his face goes rigid. What? What did she show him?
まだございますよ。
Kotoko swipes the screen.
他にはこんなのも。
She swipes again. Katagiri's expression grows tenser. Is it fear? No, that's not it. What could it be? He begins to shake like a leaf.
これは。
失礼ながら片桐さんのことを調べさせていただきました。この写真はその過程で偶然撮れたものです。改めまして奥様のご解任おめでとうございます。しかし
Kotoko takes a step forward and whispers.
念のため DNA の検査は行った方がよろしいかと。
With those words, the rest of us finally catch on. I get it now. She showed him his wife doing. I see. Oh. Oh, fuck. Katagiri considered withdrawing his investment to become a better person for his child. However, if that child turned out to be someone else's...
この写真よろしければお譲りしますが、
Oh,
いかがい
God.
たしますか？失礼。このような状況で決断を迫るのは酷ですね。どうでしょう。嫌なことは忘れ、一度すっきりされてみては。
Katagiri does not respond. He stands there, shocked. Kotoka beams and presses on.
コウジさん、片桐さんを VIP ルームへお通ししてください。
はい。
どうぞ今宵は心ゆくまでお楽しみください。
Kotoka bows as she watches Katagiri being led away. Katagiri follows Koji without putting up a fight.
じゃあひな、しおりちゃん呼んでくるね。
ええ、お願いします。
He now heads to the private rooms. I hear a door open and close and the sound of voices talking. She returns in no time.
やっと動画見られる。やったー。
Lita heads straight on to the VIP room. Hold on, why has she changed into her school uniform? I wonder what she was talking about when she said she do get ready. But I really can't fathom what goes on in her head.
もういきくん、スマホを貸してもらっていい？動画あるよね。
Oh, sure. I take out my phone, set it up so that the video is ready to play, and hand it over to Hina.
ありがとう。
Hina heads to the VIP room, holding my phone in one hand. Don't swipe left! One of the pictures contains your butthole. Ah! For long, I can hear loud moans coming from the room. Our plan is a success, I guess. Hina and Koji return.
いきくん、ありがとう。ミッション達成です。
Still going on. Hina hands my smartphone back with a grin.
すごいね、勅使河原さん。鮮やかだったね。
ねえ、ことこさんかっこよかった。
Yeah. Very incredible. Jesus.
恐縮です。内心ドキドキしておりました。
I'm so glad you were here. You really saved us.
お役に立てて何よりです。二の前さんもお疲れ様でした。それと浩二さんもご苦労様でした。
ああ、いや、従うよう言われてるんで、篠宮さんに何でもやります。
では申し訳ありませんが、リップルームの外で2人の様子を見ていていただいても。
Free porn.
レイブの効果で我を失っているでしょうから、万が一があってはいけません。
Koji returns to the VIP room. As Koji walks away, Meryl offers to follow.
私も行く。
今のところは問題なさそうですが、そうですね。お願いします。
うん。
Meryl follows Koji to the VIP room. It's true that he hasn't made any suspicious moves, however, that doesn't mean we can trust him right away. He's being overly quiet, almost like a different person. Something about that is more disturbing than his usual attitude.
さて、ことが済むまで待機でしょうか。片桐さんのお返事を聞くまで帰れませんね。
うまくいきそうだし、 ことこさんはもう帰っても大丈夫だよ。
いえ、お返事次第ではこれをお渡しせねばなりませんし。
He lifts her smartphone up to her mouth as she speaks, with a smile. We've had nothing but bad luck recently, but this has been a rare bit of fortune. Thanks for having an affair, Miss Katagiri.
片桐さんには申し訳ありませんが、自業自得ですね。ご自身も妻がいながら女学生を買って楽しんでいたわけですし、ある意味似た者同士、当然の帰結だったのかもしれません。
先生は知ってたの？結婚してるって。
趣味が一緒で仲良くはしてるけど、プライベートの詮索はしないからね。指輪してるし気づいてはいたけど、それでお説教できる立場でもないしね。
Mr. Shoji smiles ruefully. Well, Mr. Shoji does have plenty of skeletons in his closet as well. Actually, moving off topic here, but I didn't know you and Kodaka knew each other.
知り合いというか、自己紹介した程度。うちの学校によく来てるしね、勅使河原さん。
Ah, yes. Yeah.
パパ活の件で便宜を図っていただいているとひなさんから伺っていたので、以前ご挨拶をさせていただきました。
Ah, I see. Well, Kodaka isn't directly involved in the escort business. The Dread guys are a part of it, so she's not entirely unrelated. It'd be stranger if they didn't know each other. I guess that was a silly question.
ああ、そうだ。今回もお世話になっちゃったし、先生にはサービスしないとね。
また動画使わせてほしいな。本当に良かったんだよね。
じゃあ、お店の準備ができたら開店前にご招待しちゃおうかな。
本当、楽しみにしておくね。
The pizza and the boning mixes in with our conversation. I didn't say you could join in. Kodaka looks a little uncomfortable, but Hina and Mr. Shoji doesn't seem bothered by it. Conviction, huh? I wonder who I'll look more like right now, Kodaka or Hina? Did you just throw an insult into those mountains there?
もうしばらく終わりそうにないね。
I'm not that person. I'm cool. Yeah.
あの動画見ちゃうとね、盛り上がっちゃうよね。
And I still haven't watched it yet myself.
眠いよね。
失礼、少々気が抜けてしまいました。
I'm pretty sleepy too. I do usually be asleep by now? Yeah, you can keep on going all night. Yeah, whatever. We chat against the backtrack of Lina's moaning, waiting for it to end. Was originally a karaoke room. The fact we can hear Lita must mean either the soundproofing is bad, or she's just that loud. Actually, maybe it was a darts room? Either way, we might want to think about working on the soundproofing. Well, anyway, it seems like the issue with the investment should work itself out. I guess we can rest easy for now. Oh my god. That sounds like the end. Yep. The end. That's all, folks.